And it's brought into the Beauty Ghost Stars half, but they managed to find Kamara on the far right hand side. He's got Abankwah to bits. Muslim tree. It's a lovely piece of back flick. And it's back to Hussein now in the middle. Hassan's got so many options. Mankubefi managing to hold on to possession, driving forward. And with the sympathy of the referee. And once again it's Ronald Frimpong with the culprit. Such a strong midfielder. It's a big match that I've headlined. Match week 8. Where so many talks and so many bragging rights at stake. It's a two-man war. That'll be formed by Frimpong and Eric Busumtree. Sonny will pick it up. Collins is behind it as well, but it's going to be Sonny who will drive it in. Nearly never kills a bet, and Kobe is getting his hand to it. That's another big relief. On the Phobian bench, on the best of faces. They certainly will not be looking for another shared sports here. Oh, sorry, we'll bring it out of his own penalty area. We'll find Sibay. It's released inside into the channel. It's picked by Sonny. Here he is, Sonny looking for space. Hits it onto the far side, just wondering what he was trying to do. That it's a good away of the Beauty Ghost Stars. Miskilled the ball on that occasion, not the best of kick.
Ghost Stars has not been able to pick up all 3 points in their travels. This is their 4th away game, and they are hoping to probably win, have their first away win. All their 3 away trips have ended in a draw.
A bit of push there. The referee feeling that it should go the other way with a posture. Oh, Frankie Mankwah. That is going to be hassle for free kick. A bit of misunderstanding there between Busumtree, who feels that the ball needs to be pushed back a bit. And the Phobians Collins in also in a bit of disagreement. And finally it's been settled by referee. Your blast is switching inside again. It's one of the best of clearance. And it might be Hassiful corner kick, but he managed to keep it on the turf. It's brought in finally, and that's a big kick there coming from the big player. Mohamed Sani fails to get the right body posture to slot that home. And then to be Ghost Stars walk up goal kick.
That was a perfect overhead kick. He couldn't get his direction right, but that was super.
"27 minutes played, and it's still barring between these two sides. Here is the man, Frank Amankwa, Kamara, Hussein, Hamza. Just got a lot of options in Ramsey, who is ahead of him. Still players already in the box. The best of movement. And the tide seems to be swinging quickly. It's to be the Beauty Ghost Stars throwing from the far right hand side. And it's picked up by Calvin Opon. That's managing to reclaim possession again, and just trying to construct something from the right hand side. Well, it's a one-watch run. Hussein not really allowed to get anywhere close to the ball. Well, we're looking to be approaching the 30th minute mark. And the story is still the same. Let's drove inside. Oh my goodness, that's a big hand to it. Return ball, and Emmanuel Kobe makes that important save. G3 moment for the Miners. But what a header from the Phobians, and the fans nearly.
Who was able to connect, but the goalkeeper was there. Kobe was there to stop the ball. This could have been the first goal for Accra Hearts of Oak. That was a perfect cross into the box, and it was saved well by Kobe. Kobe in his post have seen 4 clean sheets, as are the same of Benjamin Asari of Accra Hearts of Oak, who's also had 4 clean sheets. These two teams seem to be on at par in the last 5 games, with Accra Hearts of Oak conceding just one goal. Gold Stars, on the other hand, has won 4 and drawn 2 games. So this game is a very competitive game. The defenders of Gold Stars are very tall, strong and aggressive, and they are playing a low block, which is very difficult for any team to penetrate. Accra Hearts of Oak are doing what they can, sending the balls behind the defenders.
Well, watching the one roll out, and the TB has the folk throw in from the right hand side in their own half. And it's Amankwa Befi who picks it. A bit of struggle there for the ball between Sani. And Amankwa. Well, what's an atmosphere? And what's the weather? A bit of showers earlier on before kickoff. And everything is back to normalcy. As Denchi will bring it forward. Sani. And he wins another free kick again for the Phobians. That is a strong run and a strong drive as well. What a youngster really making his former school very proud, TMS. There's a very eager eye watching on from the bench as well. As Collins said, gets ready to effect this one. Let's send across. Hamza will be turning. That's a feeble shot. That's a grass cutter. And it will be picked up by Emmanuel Kobe. He's not got issues at all dealing with that one.
Hearts of Oak need to find a way to break this defense. They've been able to stop Accra Hearts of Oak in the last 30 minutes. And Hearts need, if they really need to win this game, they would have to find a way to break that defense.
Latenga clears it away into the middle. We'll be looking for a wide set. Well, not find one, we'll find Amankwa. That's Frimpong. Lovely touch from behind by Bayfield, who clears light. Drifting the ball a bit into the middle. That's Ramsey. It's a bit of back touch, but Amofa managing to keep it on to the turf. And Jose once again winning the sympathy of the referee, wins the challenge as well. Almost a bit of push. What coach for Promanso is the first to beat Hasselhoff. Since BBN Gold Stars made their debuts in the Ghana Premier League back in 20 21-22. Until his appointment, those stars were winless against Hasselfolk, Linger contest. And it's back, the best of header from Atakumi, as is picked by Sebe. Dobby Troy to be quickly affected. Now we have to be brought back a bit. And Atinga will have a touch to it to finesse it. Now Stenchi. Then has win possession. Sonny with a love 15th up and a counter between these two sides. And it's going to Gideon Anaba.
Those stars are physical in midfield. They are battling it out with Collison, Hussein, Hassan, and Yusuf. They are very tall, strong, and very physical. They are very aggressive in midfield and in defense. Heart of Oak midfielders are working very hard to even control the game.
Gideon Anaba was voted as the supporters player of the week in week 1 of the Ghana Premier League. Will return to join his colleagues from the Black Galaxies Cup against Indiana Stars on match day 7. Will he get a starting berth ahead of Human Delphi this afternoon? 35 minutes played in his Hassel for free kick. A lot of movements within the arc of the 18 yard. Seems to be a lot of misunderstanding between these two teams. A lot of players in that loggerheads in there. But it's well taken and it's well saved by Mano Colley. Such a big presence between the two stakes. So just maybe himself and Benjamin Asare maybe professing a bit of solutions to Ghana's goalkeeping woes that have been dealt with us lately. That's well taken on the chest by Bosom Tree. As he found a lot of option. On the far right hand side is brought across. Oh my goodness, that's a final touch from Frimpong, but not the best of touch there as he rolls out for Hasselfolk walking goal kick.
That was a superb cross into the 18. The defenders were caught ball watching. Unfortunately, they couldn't get his direction.
Has managing to escape that trouble. It's a long drive inside by Charles Sessibe, but again he fails to pick any of his colleagues. There'll be a bit of trouble on the sideline with Sessibe going to the ground. You can see Coach Sabuba Kewatara issuing a bit of instruction. After trips away from home, he'll be hoping to at least pick some 3 maximum point. Boateng wasted his time and give up possession. Frimpong, Amankwa, and there they'll fail again to pick their big man in Atakumi. Ramsey, but the whistle is already up. Hasselfolk players a bit confused. Well, the fans don't love what they're saying. A bit confused what seems to be happening. The game starting all over again. That's Pride with a long drive. It to be Bipiani Gostas throwing from the far right hand side. As Kimara Must cause of fans for you. Camera is brought down in the center cycle. If you have none of that, he asks that it should be retaken. Asama Boateng falling back to help with defensive duties. That's a wasteful drive. Really rushing up. Said Benjamin Asai will say thank you, pick it up. That will issue a bit of warning to his two centre backs in Amofa and NCB. But they need to really keep the likes of Kimara and Atakumi on the break. That's a powerful drive from the shot stopper, Kamara, Hussein, and that's Ramsey. Here's go past Kelvin, bits 3, Hussein. Bibiani goes to slightly a mess. There's a bit of hots. That's Kamara, stays on the tap. What you're seeing is the special to the referee. Oh. Oh, Kamara picking the man of the match in their game against Nation FC when they settle for a 1-1 draw at the Dr. Che Sports Stadium. Just headed out. But he's getting his Kamara's chest. And Denchi has been fouled by Hussein. William Denchi, 25 years of age. And certainly a promising chap. Not under pressure at all, playing against his former side. He started most of the games this season for Bibiani Gold Stars. Played 90 minutes against Samatex, against Bechem, against Nations, and even against Ediana Stars, and is already enjoying lots of minutes already in this encounter. As Denchi himself picks it, he lets himself to see what he can do with this free kick. That's a lot of wide shot, poor forward Kamara, but it's been well dealt with. Here they go again. Busam Tree trying to teach among quite a bit of lesson on the far right hand side, but he recovered to Collinson. Here's Boateng. It's 4-on-2. Boateng waiting for a bit of help, drives it into the middle and has gives away possession. It's taken by Benjamin Asari. Brings it to his right hand side where Mankwabe is based. Sane drifting into the middle, trying to create a bit of space. Finds his colleague. Desto! And what's the decision of the referee? It's Hatzevok. Free kick. But the fans were canvassing for a penalty. The referee, Bless, pays attention to the first situation. Well, let's see.
Ramsey went down earlier, just before the ball went into the box. And I think that's the reason why the referee has pointed to that spot. But the fans wanted otherwise. They wanted a penalty because there were two actions. The first one behind the box and the second in the box.
Well, Ahmed Ramsey is rewarding the efforts of his coach after starting his third game of the season. Played his first game against Young Apostles. He was a full starter against Dreams. But let's see what Emmanuel Kobe has got under his sleeves as he tries to deal with this situation. As Hassan's got a free kick at a very big area. Ramsey also played for Belarusian side. Rose. Oh my goodness, that's a big chance, but it's been cut away by Tinga with a big head to it. And Hassan still managing to cause a bit of trouble. Sonny trying. Sends it across, and again is what done with. Boateng fails to reach it.
Sonny has been brilliant on the wings. He controls the game with ease. He sends most of the balls into the box. Hearts of Oak need to send more players into the box to connect for their first goal. This is just brilliant.
It's 45 minutes. Hearts have looked the more promising team in the first half department of the game as we await the number of minutes that will be added to it. As Hamza hacking onto it, finds Bayfi, and it's Hussein. Lovely idea to pick Hamza. Running out of options. Twisting and turning, but there's nobody in the rainbow colors to help it. And there's a corner kick for all his effort. Well, there's 2 minutes of additional time in this first half department of the game. As we see most of the fans still trooping into the stadium. Oh, there to be brought across by Sane. It's a long base inside. Emmanuel Kobe with the flights. Almost to push that one away. Derby House throwing. Abets Amwa also pushing. Kumasi Asante Kotoko into the lead at the Nyinase Park. As they lead. Basaki Holy Star by go to nil. Which came on the 37th minute. That is barring here between these two sides, the league leaders. And the 21-time champions in the capital. As brother looking for Takumi, they will not pick him, but they pick a Sesibe. And a big clearance to find Hussein. Sonny touches it. But again, referee, yeah, blast reward in the first instance, and it will be a free kick for the Phobians, I guess. Now let's see what the final decision is. And there's Coach Fipomancho, former Blasters player. And also the coach will really travel a lot. So the lovely kick, oh my goodness! And this hammer foul fails to direct his leg to punch it. A bit of panicking moment for the Miners again. But they stay intact in this game. What a have we witnessed. Game of chills and chills. As referee, your bless bring the first half proceedings to an end. It's been a very veteran staff. Both teams really coming close on numerous occasions. But Hasselhoff has been a better side. Well, it's half time at the Lagos Sports Stadium. Hasselhoff 0, Go Stars 0. Don't go anywhere as you come back to you with the second half department.
We are live at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Afternoon to our lovely viewers who are watching us from their various homes. Now, the match itself, let me give a bit of history about these two teams. When you talk about Accra House of Folk and Ghost Stars, anytime they meet in the month of October, that is where the problem is. The first time that they met in October, that was in 2022, that was on 28th of October. But you know, that match, it ended 2-1 in favor of House of Folk, and I basically told you in that match there was a red card. The other match that they played in November was on the 29th. So today happens to be 27th of October. So in October they've met 3 times, and the 3 times that they've met, one has ended in a draw, and the other one has gone in the favor of Accra House of Folk. So which means that anytime they meet in the month of October, it is very, very hard for Ghost Stars to beat Accra House of Folk. Now, the last time they met in October, in the very first department of the game, I'm talking about the 23rd October, the 29th October 2003. The match ended in the draw, but the goals came in the second half. The very first goal came in the 87th minute, and the House of Folk equalizer came in the 90 plus 3 minute, 93rd minute. So that shows you how these two teams when they meet. But coming to the game itself, I think that House of Folk that I've seen a bit of an improvement in the department or in all aspects of the department of the game, because normally in the very first department of the game you see House of Folk team that will be relaxed a bit just to study the opponent before. Normally in the very first department of the game you see House of Folk team that will be relaxed a bit just to study the opponent before they release all their missiles. But this time around, I can tell you from the blast of the whistle of the referee, they are matching Ghost Stars boot to boot, and Ghost Stars, they are playing very aggressively, and I know the reason why they are playing that, because they know they are the league leaders, and they know when they come to Accra, they have that aim that they can beat Accra House of Folk here, because the last time that they met at the Accra Sports Stadium, they beat House of Folk by 1-0, and they were even down by a man. And the guy who scored the goal, this guy, what do you call him? Is it Wayo something? It's now with Accra House of Folk. The one who had Mauli Wayo is with Accra House of Folk, and the one who had the red card, that is Adramani. He's also not playing today. So to me, we've seen a very entertaining first half, but in the second department of the game, I think that the two coaches are going to sit down, give a pep talk, and we are going to see changes in the second half.
All right, so and that's Najid for you, live from the University of Ghana. I'm sponsored the Accra House of Folk Gio. I'm Ghost Stars Gio in the first half. Philanan, you've watched the game. Difficult game for both sides, but they are creating chances. They've created a lot of chances in the first department of the game, Phil.
Yes, we saw Accra House of Folk hit the ground running from the blast of the whistle. This was because Accra House of Folk knows the way Ghost Stars are playing this season. They know they need to fight from the onset, and that's exactly what they are doing. Ghost Stars throughout the season, they've not lost a game. Likewise, Accra House of Folk, who lost their first 2 games, since they lost their last game, in their last 5 games, they've conceded only 1 goal, which shows you that they've been very brilliant at the back. This game, we realize that if they don't send long balls into the 18 and behind the defenders of Ghost Stars, they are going to find it difficult, because Ghost Stars in their last 3 games have played in a way. They played a 3-back system, but played low block. And the low block, it becomes very difficult for any team to penetrate that defense. In their all their away games, that's how they play. In all their away games, they've not won any away match. They've drawn all 3, and they expect that they are expecting to beat Accra House of Folk today. which we can tell by the way they are playing. They are
But if you say
occasionally
that they are expecting to beat Accra House of Oak, let's go back and look at their last 6 games that they've played in the Ghana Premier League. Accra House of Oak winning 3 games and drawing 2, and Gold Stars winning just 1.
just one, and that win came at the helm of Michael Osei, who is not the coach of the team now. The way they even played against Hearts of Oak last season shows that they still have certain players in their team. They have two players from their team who are playing for Hearts of Oak today. They are not on the pitch today, but Draman is on the bench. Though both teams are fantastic. And I'll tell you something about teams that are playing a 3-back system and playing a low block. Kotoko are playing a 3-back system and they are playing a low block. They are unbeaten this season. Brekum Chelsea, they are playing a 3-back system. They are playing a low block. Look how fantastic the team are. They are playing. And now Gold Stars are also playing a 3-back system, playing in a low block, making it very difficult for any team, any attacking side, to penetrate their defense. And that is why we are seeing Accra Hearts of Oak struggle. Mind you, their defenders are very tall, very strong, and very aggressive. Their midfielders are as well strong. They came in for a battle today. And Hussein is doing a perfect job assisting Collinson in midfield to weary the storm.
All right. So we're live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, and on the Ghana Football Association app. This is the home of the Premier League. Accra House of Oak, Gio, Gold Stars Gio in the first half. Najid, what should we expect from the 2 managers in the second half?
Yeah, I think that the 2 managers, anytime Frimpong Manson come against Accra House of Oak, that is a battle for him. When he was at Bofuakwa, he won 1-0 against Accra House of Oak. When he came to Gold Stars, he did that last season. So he knows the team that he's playing very, very well. And don't forget, I believe in numbers. I believe in numbers. The last time that Frimpong Manso was with Bofuakwa, he went 7 matches unbeaten. His 8th match, he was beaten by Aduana. Today, he's at Gold Stars. 7 matches unbeaten. He's playing his 8th match today. So to me, whilst I believe in numbers, I think that, and I've already told you, in October, Accra House of Oak always are victorious against Babiani Gold Stars. So to me, Coach Ouattara.
So you've seen a win.
I see a win coming. Yes, I see a win coming in favor of Accra House of Oak.
Fabian winning.
I'm telling you, I believe in numbers, so I believe Hearts will be winning. But Coach Ouattara, I think that he should talk to his boys. Though they are playing the low block, as my brother said, Hussein is in, Ramsey is in. This is the time that skill from Hussein, that autocratic play that he used to play, let us see that from him. Because at the end of the day, if you can hold on to the ball, take on about 1 or 2 people and swing your pass, I think that it will do the magic. So I think that Ouattara should talk to him.
Okay, but Phil, looking at Accra House of Oak in defense, they are solid in defense as well as in the midfield. But up front, they look a little bit sluggish. In the first half. What do you think they should do in the second half?
They look a bit sluggish, but I will tell you that Gold Stars are they are perfect with their defense. The low block has worked to perfection. If it goes this way till the end of the game, they have 1 point, and it's okay with them. They are solid at the back. Accra House of Oak have the men. What I expect Ouattara to do is to probably take out Boateng and bring on Asamoah, Kwabena Boateng, who is on the bench.
Because Kwabena Boateng started last week
exactly.
Against Dreams FC,
yes.
And today he's on the bench.
And he controls the ball better. Boateng is more of a striker per se. In this game, he's not found his feet. So I believe in the second half, Ouattara needs to change him, bring on Kwabena Boateng, who is much better with the ball, who can join the boys in midfield. And anytime that Sunny gets the ball, they need men to follow up in the box, because the balls will be floated in the box, and then you will not find Accra House of Oak players in the box. They need men in the box to connect for the first goal.
Okay,
and to add to that, he's talking about Boateng, but I'm looking at Amankwa Befi, who can play as a fullback and at the same time as a winger. So what is about Amankwa Befi also doing on the bench? Because he can join. Because these people are compact in midfield. You want to break that thing. So at least release all your attackers and let's get the results.
But Najid, your view about officiating so far, because looking at the shouts, the oohs, the ahs at the stadium, they are not happy with officiating.
Yes, I think that some of the supporters are not happy with the officiating. You know, when it comes to the IFAB laws, when the interpretation at times we don't get it really well. But I can tell you there are certain infringements that happen. I think that to me, the referee did not do it at all. But for officiating, I think that out of 100, I'll give them 65.
You give them 65 so far. Phil Hanan.
Well, because we are not closer to the action like the referee, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Most fans, especially Accra Hearts of Oak fans, are very emotional. They would call on every tackle that the referee is closer to the action, and he knows he gives the calls. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right, so still live from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. This is the home of the Ghana Premier League. It's between Accra House of Oak and the league leaders Gold Stars. 0-0 in the first 45 minutes plus time added on. Very soon, second half will commence. But let's look at the fans. We are seeing the expatriates trooping in. They love our game, enjoying themselves, having some drinks as usual, like they do in India.
Yeah,
their countries.
That feel is there. Last Friday when you watch the match against Lagos Cities, we saw the expatriate here enjoying themselves. So if you are in your house and you are there and you are saying that the Ghana Premier League it's not appetizing or it's not, then I don't understand you. Expatriates are here watching the match, so that is what I will plead with the supporters. At the end of the day, please, they should really behave. They should behave, because some of them last Friday we saw that throwing sachet waters and that kind of stuff. Today we don't want to see that, because the match is live. What are we telling the outside world? We are promoting our own. So I will appeal with the supporters that they should take heart. Everything will be fine.
All right, so very soon we'll be handing over to our commentators. But are you predicting the second half?
It's definitely going to be under 2.5. Definitely going to be under 2. When you watch the way both teams are playing, Accra Hearts of Oak defense, you know, they are very difficult. ACB and Amofa, they are very hard when it comes to defend. They're very difficult for any team to penetrate. When you watch Gold Stars defend, the way they've shaped up, they are very static and very compact at the back. And for Hearts to even get a goal, they need to work.
All right, so Najid, I know you don't like predicting. So
last Friday I predicted a draw game and it came on. So today I'm predicting a draw game, either 1-1 or 0-0.
All right, so thank you very much. We're handing over to our commentators. Big game this afternoon at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. It's Accra House of Oak versus Gold Stars. Over to you, our commentator, Victor and Philana.
Doc will solve it. That's official. Well, we're looking set to get back and continue from where we left off in the first 45 minutes. As the folks still holding the Bieni Gold Stars in this interesting clash with a lot of emotions really pouring out in the dynamics of the game. And most of the fans feeling that the last tackle on Ramsey should have been a penalty kick. Well, most of them are looking out for that Hamza situation instead of Ramsey. Well, if it's possible to take you to the Dr. Che Sports Stadium, it's Nation FC who are leading halftime, really close it. That Mediema is also leading Indiana Stars by goal to nil as we will return back to this field where House of Oak is taking on Viviani Gostas looking set to continue with the second half and see what these two teams have got under their sleeves. We've had 6 second half goals as far as matching between these two teams is concerned. So it tells you that these two teams love to really hit the back of the net in the second half. Also, Sonny having a bit of word with somewhat. Boateng. As referee Yao Salom Bless. We'll walk to the center of the pitch and take a look at his watch. That is the miners who are having a lot of chit chats among themselves. And they'll be kicking from left to right as Hasselhoff will be kicking in a reverse position. So what a big save from Emmanuel Kobe in the first half to deny the Phobians of that important lead. Here's Benjamin Oshari with 4 clean sheets already this season. Looks to be Gostas will be commencing this half with the first touch or kick. So there we go for the second half department of this game. There's Hasselhoff taking on Viviani Gostas. That's the first set piece of this half. Kamara was fouled from behind. It's won by Collins in. Will drive it forward. There's good Hamza ahead of him. He's been brought or brushed off the ball by Anaba. Frimpong. And Bayfield wins the challenge. But he was a bit ruthless in the process. Giving away that chip free kick at the far right hand side. All the fans really watching on eagerly to see what the clubs have got to offer them. That's a long kick inside. Looking for Boateng. That is an ambitious kick. Wanted to roll beyond the sideline for working goal kick. Here's Frimpong Manchu doing a bit of chit-chatting in his dugout. Now Gostas will walk forward from the right-hand side. Kamara. That's a piece of brilliant idea. Frank. And that will be quickly taken. Denchi will find Ronald. Ronald will have to go past Sani. As Frimpong managed to keep possession. Has to be hoping to send a long one across into the box, but Bayfi, unless interfering with that, so it brings it up. And that's a big throw it. The Phobians having the advantage now. Here's Sani coming forward with it. Lovely idea. Finds Hamza. But Hamza's got a lot of options. That is right hand side. Bayfi. Bayfi managed to keep possession. A lot of Phobians rushing into the box. But it's back to Sani. That's a long drive. Comes off Captain Atinga. And it's directed away by Kelvin Opal. Hasselhoff landing a beautiful one. Again. There's a bit of disagreement there. I was just thinking it came off Calvin Opon, but the referees have got out the ideas who are very close to the acid. It's a big drive by 22-year-old Kobe up front. That's a strong challenge, isn't it? Robertson keeps possession. That's a very reckless tackle coming in from Kevin Upon. And that'll be Hasselhoff free kick. Warfield has just joined me. But yes, that's a big situation. There's a touch there. What is the decision of the referee? It's Obi. No, wait a second. Let's confirm for you what exactly is happening there on the edge of the 18-yard. Lots of talking. That is Hasselhoff free kick. That's a big place to have that.
An opportunity for Accra Hasselhoff to shoot to the lead. A perfect spot.
Oh, so many players behind it. Nice of Amankwa. Ramsey. Sunny is in there. Davey. But Collinson looks to be the man picking it up. As the Miners will be led by their captain Atinga. Will be registering their dispatch about it. Vincent Atinga, quite experienced, 30 years of age. One of the most experienced players in the Ghana Premier League. As Kobe got his work ready to deal with it. Referee Yao Salon Bless is not changing his mind. That's a lovely position. And just wondering how the Phobians are going to strike it. There's a 22-year-old goalkeeper. Issuing a bit of instruction to his wall. As the Phobians get ready to kick this one. Bayfit is led by Collinson. That's a big hit into the wall. Bayfit keeps possession. Has pushed off the ball. Takumi just drove inside. It's well taken care of by Osasibe, who drops it to the left hand side for Amankwa to pick. Long hit. Long hit! Oh my goodness! That is way off the mark. But that's a bad idea.
That was a perfect long ball. These are the kind of balls they should send behind the defense of Gold Stars.
Well, Samoa Boate with a glorious opportunity, but again, it was caught a bit off guard with the ball coming in from Collinson. And Gold Stars really surviving that scare. A bit of movement here and there, and a bit of chit chat. There's a lot of disagreement, I must say. As we're saying, Kimara and Hasselhoff recovers, but two players lie on the turf. It looks to be Frank Amankwa, 30-year-old, and another Hasselhoff player.
I think it's Hussein.
Oh, looks to be Mohamed Hussein, very agile player. As we have the two medical teams attending to them. And still Frank Amankwa stays on the turf. As referee Yao Bless will have a word with Tamofa. NSB needs to stamp his authority in the game. As we said, unless will complain about some of the treatment he's received from Ronald Frimpong. Ronald Frimpong, 32 years of age. One of the oldest players on the turf this afternoon. Sutton looks to be the oldest player, I must say, on the turf. But let's see, a bit of hold up. as we hope to press the restart button from where we left off. And Hasselhoff will get us underway. That's Frimpong, lovely idea, looking for Atakumi. Picks it, he's got Amafat to deal with, bits him to it, that's going to be a long kill, and it's just across the defensive goal. Hasselhoff living recklessly in their own area.
That was a mistake by Asibe. Hasselhoff, this is the first time they're making a mistake at the back. But they need to be careful because Gold Stars are really in the mood to punish them.
Well, Gold Stars have got the ability to cause a lot of troubles. More into the lineup up front. An attack coming from Paul, Kusunchi Kamara. But it's Hasselhoff coming down from the far right-hand side. There's Hamza, who has been searched for by Mohamed Sani. Send it across and then it's dealt with. Collins in, heads it back. And it's calmly dealt with. It's back to Amankwa, twisting and turning. That's Hamza, a lot of time wasting, goes for the power. And it's brought out. Interesting stuff happening. God certainly is going to stay with Hasselhoff. Okay, to pile on the pressure now. As Hussein picks it. Sends in a grounder. Again, Hasselhoff forward failing to keep an eye on it. That's Kamara. Somewhere between 2-3 managed to break away from them. That's a clear foul by Theophilus Collington with a push from behind.
The physical play of this game is very high, especially in the midfield. The battle between Frank Amankwa, Collison and Hussein is very, it needs to be talked about.
Well, so there we see, that is Frank Amankwa. If he bit into it at the far side by Denchi. And Gold Stars are now beginning to get into the arena. And there's the former Hasselhoff man causing a lot of troubles down the left-hand side. And it's brought across again. Benjamin Asari with a smart move to kick that one out of his yawning net. That's brought forward. Hamza. But Poitin has moved into space. That's Hussein. Collins in. Now Sani. That's the foul, Kamara. And once again it's Theophilus Collins in. That is the culprit. He's just proving too strong for his marker this afternoon. But we look to be having a fast substitution. And it's a goodbye for Eric Busuntri as we get to see the man in the 77 set. That's Michael Onkwa coming in for Bibiani Gold Stars. With his first touches coming in, but there's been 4 bits. Amankwa, lovely ball there, and then he stays. Lots of trouble spilling, but Hasselhoff managed to survive that scare. He's tipped out. Sonny. That's a brilliant movement from the new chap that have just come in. Bright. Looks everybody But Bayfi managed to deal with the situation. Looks for Boateng, but again, it's a happy ball onto the path of Boateng. He struggles to pick it up. Just been missing a bit up front in terms of the final balls into his channel. You see that he has arrived a little late, so he is struggling to take the ball that have been floated towards him.
This is super football. End-to-end action by both teams. And Hudson folk need to be very careful because occasionally both stars have been probing.
Well, let's see. Trying to probe again, but there's a big man at the back. Atinga will clash it away. Finds Denchi. And Kwa again. He's got a Sibe to deal with. And Sibe will have the better of him. What a game we're having under Albert. That's another twist and turning. It's flashed, and that's another grass cutter. Oh, so much troubles from Nkwa again. He seems to be seeing most of the ball since coming on. That's Nkwa again in your shot. Left it for Denchi. That's Rona. And that's Denchi again. Line up a shot on the side to go for the long hit. Maybe he was just sending it across to the other side, changing direction of the ball. And it to be House of False gift. That's Kimara. Takumi coming forward with it. A lovely race from him. Finds Denchi. That's another lovely hit from William Denchi. And this is just too heavy to be tamed. As Hasafak will pick that one up again. And it's Benjamin Asari, who looks to be keeping his fifth clean sheet if he stays this way. As we've done 60 minutes already.
We need to give credit to Frimpong Manso for the way he set out his team. They play very compact with little spaces in them. You can hardly find a space to give such through balls to a player to go for the ball.
That's Nkwa. Here he comes again. Sends it across. And Hasselhoff defense have come under heavy scrutiny since this chap came in. Yes, Hussein drifting into the middle. He's trying to find Hamza. And again, the ball has been stopped. There's a player, Mofa, who goes to the ground. Must have picked a knock. Well, Samuel Amofa, a 25-year-old. Well, certainly it's not in the shirt of the beginning goal starts. Happens to be in the shirt of the Phobians. But it's a reverse in the last fixture.
Those stars are really showing the reason why they are up there on the log. They are very compact. They have players to control the game. This second half, they've shown that they can punish Accra Hearts of Oak at any given time. They've played a low block in the first half. In the second half, they seem to have upped their game. And they are using the wings to create chances. Accra Hearts of Oak defense, especially Amofa and Esibe, they need to be very careful because they will be sending more of those crosses into the 18 and they need to be on their toes.
Well, talking about who is leading the PAL at the moment is Kumasi Asante Kotoko, as they lead by Seki Holy Stars at the Camp Parking in Nasi, also followed by Mediama SC, who are leading Mediana as Gold Stars have been dropped to the 10th position as it stands. And something significant changes from this fixture. A lot of temporary hold up coming in. And that's a lovely to the chest of Hamza. Picks it, but it's got out finger and again. Oh, just wide. But that's brilliant from the legs markman. And his odd partner in attacking options. Boateng applauds him.
That was brilliance by Hamza. He took his spot, but unfortunately the ball was blocked. He looks very comfortable in the box. And he's the danger man for Accra Hearts of Oak.
Well, he's having 2 goals to be looking to increase his tally. Hamza Issa as his brother close. Oh, goodness! Oh, nearly! Amankwa Befi. It's rather Theophilus Collins in with that exciting header, textbook header. And again, misses the mouth of the post by inches as it's forced onto the roof of the net.
This is what Accra Hearts of Oak needs to do. They are creating the chances, but they are missing them. They need to at least get a goal to get the players' confidence back. Because as it stands, Gold Stars are creating chances as well, and they can also score.
That's a big knock from behind on Atinga. Well, Atinga have extended his BBN Gold Stars contract by 2 years, meaning that he's staying at the Dance Park for the next 2 years until 2026. Emmanuel, it's a big record in the Ghana Premier League. He played for the likes of Medioma SC and even against this Hasselhoff team on numerous occasions. As Gideon Anaba onto his left-hand side. Run out. Lovely idea, but it's well watched by Collinson, who takes it away. That's Atakumi, and again is tapped out. That's it. A bit wasteful. That's it to be picked up by Hasselhoff. Another throw in. Emmanuel Amankwa really displays it. Ransford Mensah. Those absence has not been felt by the Phobians at all since it started against Young Apostles in Wenchi. He has become a favorite to start. Hanapa with a header. Here's Bright. Finds limit for Kimara. Ostens was onto the path of Unkwa. It's picked by Takumi. Ample of space. Ronald. They stop by Sibe. That's a lovely hit. What is the bit about Bishops? As Hassel pick it up. Another walking goal kick. Your Benjamin Asari seems not to have a lot of work to do in this evening's game. Has been tested on a few occasions, but not as Emmanuel Kobe for BBN Gold Stars. Denchi. Bright gives it away. Hamza. Amankwa. Collinson will change direction of play. Okay, for Sane. Yes. Boateng. Hussein. Sane looking for a bit of upset. Who decides to still go by that flank. Absolutely nobody there to pick it up. And the fans really detains that pass from the youngster.
Gold Stars are trying to set offside traps now to keep Accra Hearts of Oak at bay. And this is one of the things that Accra Hearts of Oak needs to take advantage of.
Samsa Ronald having a bet of him. Sends it across, lovely ball to find Boateng in Nampula space. Oh, that's a long hit from a big man and misses narrowly. That was a lovely hit. And again fails to get it right.
Accra House of Folk needs to score a goal at least. They need, when they create their chances, they miss all the chances they've created. They need to score at least.
Well, seems to be running into that goal drought once again, but you need a big man to start poaching the goals. Long drive inside by Kevin Opon, looking for Atakumi. And it's picked by Collinson. It's brought to the left-hand side. Amankwa giving it a heel chase by Kamara. And Kwa left in ample of space. That could be dangerous for Hasselhoff. Here they come. Atakumi! And that is it! The Beauty God Stars break the deadlock! Oh my goodness! Atakumi giving a glorious opportunity, and he just taps home. And the miners are now mining in the capital. What a dance!
That's a great goal. He took the ball. That was a mistake by Amofa, but then they capitalized on the mistake. Took the ball to the wing, made sure that he got a one-on-one and passed the ball to him. He placed the ball superbly. That's the first goal for Gold Stars.
What again? The Beauty Gold Stars are beginning to have Atakumi. Lovely pass from Unkwa, and he fails not to hit it away, but find the intended target. And goalkeeper Benjamin Osari has not got the answers to it. It's been Beauty Gold Stars 1, Hasselhoff 0.
And it's the third goal for Atakumi this season. They are very compact. They've been brilliant on the day today. Accra Hearts of Oak have created chances, but they've not been able to score.
Well, let's see what Hasselhoff has got to do. They've got to check this game from behind. They'll need to inject a bit of urgency into their play. Oh, Atakumi joining the Miners from Kerala United on a 2-year deal. And already is becoming the fans' favourite. That's Kimara switching it onto the right-hand side for Denchi. That is being connected back to Bright. And the final mop-up coming from Amankwa. Oh, that's well to strip that one off, but it is going to be the Beauty Gold Stars advantage from the corner kick spot.
Gold Stars are very dangerous at the wings. Anytime they drift to the wings, Accra Hearts of Oak defenders find it very difficult and they make mistakes.
Well, let's see. Another glorious opportunity from the corner kick position as they push a lot of white bodies up front. It's delivered in, and that's another one coming from Unkwa, but nobody in the white shirt to deal with it. That's Frimpong. And it's cleared out. Another corner kick advantage for the Manes. This time around from the left-hand side.
Gold Stars are playing very well. They are controlling the game, pinning Accra Hearts of Oak to their box.
Hasselhoff pushing a lot of men behind to help, see if they can deal with it, as Denchi was sending the Kerala. Benjamin Osari picks it up. It's a quick drive forward. Denchi watches it as his goalkeeper picks it. Emmanuel Kobe. Seems to be enjoying every moment in this game. The Phobians in the stands, very quiet at the moment. How's their side chill? Collins in. bit into it. Kamara. Lovely play from Frimpong. That is Denji. Frimpong. Does Frimpong again, but has been stopped by Bayfit. That's returned by the former House of Folkman, Denji. That's a heavy jump coming in from Frankerman, I guess, but he stays on the turf. The man in the 26 shirt. Oh, struggling to make it on his feet. But he does. And the Fabians have a free kick. There's a long hit inside. That's a big good out. That is an in-quiet game. All seems to be the fans' favourite. Let's go to pace. Let's go to pace. And Benjamin Asari at the right place. No trouble spilling. Picks it up with ease. That's Bright again, giving away so many possessions. Nkwa, Benjamin Asari has returned back. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? What a hit across. Now Sane picks it up. What a pendulum, really strong.
Hey, new Wele.
Yes, so it's Printex.
New Willie? But you won this so many times before.
Printex.
He's also coming as well. Looks to be a double substitution for the Fabians. Is fast across, and again, Emmanuel Kobe picks it up without struggles.
Kobe has been brilliant. His timing has been perfect, and he's been the one who is standing between Hearts of Oak and the goal.
A lot of assets to look at in this game as Kimura has got it on his favourite left foot. That's Asari brought from behind. And that looks to be another yellow card from referee Yao Salombles. 77 minutes. What a moment Hasselhoff have had in front of the penalty spot. And it was fluffed by the talismanic striker Hamza Issa. Got a lot of credit to goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe for powering that one away. At least to ensure that the miners stay intact in this game. Climbing back into the lead. as far as the leg log is concerned. With 18 points at this moment, and Hasselhoff has been dropped further to 12th position with 9 points. Scoring 4 goals and conceding 5. Now beginning Gold Stars have scored 9 and have just conceded 3. So it tells you in terms of offensive display, they are a very strong side. And that's the substitution. We'll confirm to you who is going off. Is coming in. Well, that certainly will be a good bite for the man who just came in a few minutes ago, Steven Apiasari. He fails to get onto his feet. So Charles Kamara is off for Bibiani Gold starts. That's the flash inside Bernard Asari. Almost approaching the 80th minute mark.
Frimpong Mansu taking out a striker and bringing on a defender tells you his intention at the 80th minute mark of the game. He wants to defend this lead.
That's a heavy tap from behind. Hussein will release it into the channel to find Boateng. He brings it back. That's bare feet. Collinson getting into that area. But let's see what a decision from the referee is. It's a bit close. And it's going to be a fair kick to the home side. Who are chasing the equalizer after failing to make it count from the penalty spot. Somali Wayo is in now for Hasselhoff as Steven Apiasari fails to continue. And the man coming in for the Phobians is the one that spawned Hasselhoff party in their previous meeting. Let's see if he can do same to his former side as he now plays for the Rainbow Colors. Lovely kick inside, Collinson, and it's flashed off by Denchi. That's a big boat.
That was superb cross into the box by Amagwa. Brilliant play.
Bayfeet. There's Collinson. Right on the edge. Sibe. And that'll be another corner kick. Well, the big question is if the Phobians have got the answer. A bit of miscommunication on about with his height. Or clear it away. Simqua fails to really hit it. That's Hussein. And it's picked up by Sonny. Long drive inside, and again, Emmanuel Kwabe watching his lines. Anticipating that. And picks it up the front from Hamza Isa. Well, the stands are quiet. And you can understand why. Their team is really struggling to get back, but Hamza picks it up and the flag is already up. This run have been halted once again. Well, Coach Abubakar Ouattara has just got 7 minutes. He's got anything special to Alice do in this game. Maybe he needs to change the drafts to make a bit of movement. That's Wayo. Boateng. That's Wayo. Boateng. Collinson. Hussein. That's a big hit. Oh my goodness. Nearly find it. The far side of the post. It's a heavy touch from Sani.
That was a beautiful play. Accra Suffolk are still pushing to get the equalizer. But they need to push more. They need to send more men forward to see if they can create enough spaces to connect the ball to the net.
We've got forced to come in from behind. This is picked by Wayo. Well, Mamuli Wayo, as you already know, is a former player of the Bini Gold Stars, the only player to hand Coach Frimpong to his first win in charge of the Bini Gold Stars as far as Asafok is concerned, and that certainly was the first win for the Bini Gold Stars against Asafok in any encounter. And his former team will be very wary of him, especially his runs on the far right hand side. "85 minutes. And nothing extraordinary is happening. Especially if you're a football fan, but this is Frimpong, breaks away from his marker. He's back into the hands of Benjamin Osari. Oh, drive a long one forward. Hamza being flagged off again. It's a bit.
To them and Frimpong Manso for the way he structured, set up his team to face Accra Suffolk, especially in the second half. His changes have been spot on. Accra Suffolk have struggled in the second half. This is the first time in their matches that they played in the last 5 games that they've struggled in the second half. Gold Stars have been brilliant.
Well, Kamara and the rest having a lot of chit-chats on the bench. You can see very excited in that chat with Kote Amon. Another disturbing scene as we've got to carry off another player this time around for the Bini Gold Stars. Well, Stephen Appiah being the first casualty that was lifted off the field. Collinson gets into that battle. Sonny drives it forward. Well, time really running out on the clock. Batara will ask Collinson to leave it and enjoy the attack. And it's Benjamin Osari, the skipper of the side, who step up of his lines to hit it. Osari And that'll be Forbian corner kick, I guess. Quickly take it. Dropped across and just to feeble. Kwabena Boateng has not got the power. Oh, trouble for Basaki Holy Stars. And Scott Okio leading by 2-0. As Enkwa. Is driven across. Atinga with a backheader. Kobe keeping it. No trouble settle for him. A bit of time wasting and a bit of relaxedness from the Bienigo Stars. Also, we see Hasselfolk change. It's Hussein who is walking off. Rafael Ponsa being introduced by Coach Abubakar Ouattara. That's Rafael Ponsa. That'll be a big kick. Well, Patrick Asensio's goal has been taken off against Asante Kotoko, and it's Baseki Holy Stars that have equalized, meaning that Kotoko are being held at the moment at the camp park in the Unase. Interesting turn of event. By the BTS rival Hasselfolk are down to Ghosters here at the Legon Sports Stadium. As we've already declared, 1 minute of additional time. With 5 more to go. Well, that's a confirmation for you. 92-minute played with 4 minutes left. But it's back into Hasselfolk territory and it's cleared off. Right, fails to really gather the broken pieces. Horchage, Atinga. Well, right down into danger to the left hand side. That's another lovely cross coming in. Oh, comes off the woodwork. Oh, crazy moment. That's a switch drive. The goalkeeper Benjamin Asari nearly bit into it. Desibay will bring it forward with a walk-in pace. Lots of interesting stuff. There's a man down and into the Hasselfolk corner kick with Enoch Esabontin being flashed inside by coach Abubakar Ouattara. They're still searching for that equalizer.
Hello.
Try 2, 1, 2.
nearly getting back into the game. That was a big miss by the Phobians. So we've got just 2 minutes left to play for. That's Nkwa. A bit of time wasted. Another yellow card flashed out from referee Salam Bless. That's Boateng who hit it. There's a hot chase. Well, Atinga dealing with that mess quite well. But it's Hasselhoff now gotten a reward from it. Who are bent on defending their lines. Some of the Phobian fans are beginning to take their leave. It's brought across and it's well dealt with again. They've got a high to deal with that situation. Now Samankwa. Up on Sam, not the best of kick. But here's Nkwa. Benjamin Osari. That's a big save from the big man. Here's Mauli. Collinson. We'll line up the shot, goes for a long hit. And coming upon. They really played their heart out here. Well, certainly that ends it for the second time. It's the miners, the Bienigo Stars, that have shot Hasselhoff in the foot. What a game we're having. Big moment. And for the second time in a row, coach